with us. Okay. Happy Thursday if you're joining YouTube and Instagram Live. It's nice to have you. Alissa Marguerite here at Flex and Flow Yoga in North Portland. Hello. Today's class is for all of the tired bodies out there. And so we have flow. We're going to begin with breath work. So if you'd like to take this from a lying down position, you can. Otherwise, you start to set up your spine in your seat. And, just to address that concept of time, if we're to bring it into this class today, we're going to take our time, right? And if we could step maybe beyond that, let's just own the moment as best we can and utilize all 5 senses as much as possible in order to feel connected to your body, your practice, this space and time, okay? So from a comfortable seat, we'll start with just alternate nostril breathing. And you can do this by visualizing the breath through each nostril. But what I'll offer is a simple hand gesture or mudra that will use specific fingers to block one nostril while the other nostril is open and taking the breath. So I'll stay close to the camera for a moment so you can see this. And if you have glasses like myself, feel free to put them down for a moment while we do breath work. Take your right palm, take your index and your middle finger and just touch them down to your thumb mound. And then relax the rest of your fingers, close the pinky finger to the ring finger, and let the thumb relax as well. And then turn that palm towards your face, and that's the hand gesture. And the right inner thumb will be used to gently close the right nostril, or what you might envision as the cobra hood, I like to call it. Or the inside of your ring finger will close the left nostril when it's time. And then when we're moving with this breath, you can just very gently move the hand like a seesaw, kind of rocking from one nostril to the next as we go through the breath. Okay. So a round is an inhale through the left nostril, an exhale through the right nostril, an inhale through the right nostril, and an exhale from the left nostril. So that's one round. We'll do 8 rounds. And for a moment before we begin, just come into your natural rhythm of breath. No constriction of the throat. Exhale or sigh from the mouth if you need to, just to set yourself up. Let your belly relax. Let the sides of the waist relax. Find some release at the side of your neck. Soften the forehead. And quiet the heart. To begin, we'll inhale through both nostrils. Exhale and release and close the right nostril. Inhale through the left nostril. At the top of the inhale, close the left nostril and then gently and quietly exhale through the right nostril. And then reversing the order, inhaling slowly, peacefully through the right nostril. Closing that down and then exhaling from the left nostril. Inhaling through the left. Closing the left, exhaling through the right. Inhaling through the right. Exhaling softly through the left. Take 6 more rounds and just take your time with it. Adjust the spine, adjust the gaze towards the back of your skull. If at any time the hand grows tired, just release it to the lap and carry on without the locking of the nostril. Each time slowing down. Whenever you finish, just release your right hand, breathe naturally. See if you can open or flare your nostrils a tiny bit more on your inhale. Okay. If you're in a cross-legged position and you want to change the cross of your legs, do that. If you'd like to find a kneeling position or a hero's pose, I'll join you on my mat. Take your time. Take a little gaze towards the floor or around the room. Just to reorient after that. Take notice of your body and how it feels. And then let's bring the arms wide. Open the palms with the thumbs up and the pinkies down. Press through the finger mounds where they connect there at the top of the palm. Press through the heart. And press the shoulder blades away as well in the directions of the arms. Exhale, relax and curl all the fingers in, bend the elbows for a moment, and just pull the palms towards the heart, make little fists, and let's just lightly tap the sternum today. Just kind of pounding all around the chest. And then let's take the knuckles and rub them along the rib cage, side of your waist. And then open the arms wide again. Inhale. Right elbow comes underneath the left on your exhale. Either continue on into an embrace of yourself or bring your arms up and wrap into Gardasana, eagle position. Just the arms. Press the elbows, lean into the upper back, maybe even round forward a tiny bit. Move the chin side to side, tilt the ears. One more breath. One, and open the arms, and then cross the left elbow underneath the right, and either bring yourself into that embrace again, or eagle arms, find the wrap at your wrists. And spread across the back. Soften the neck. A couple more breaths. And then release the arms, open them out. And then hands forward, come to the top of the mat with your palms. And then lift the hips, walk your feet in until you're in a ragdoll forward fold. We'll take 10 breaths here. Let your spine drape down. Let the weight come into the legs. Moving through the head if you need to. Rocking the waist side to side. Taking a moment to just think, what feels most supportive when your body feels extra tired or extra heavy. Perhaps even just thinking light thoughts or uplifting thoughts for the brain. One more inhale. Exhale, release the hands from that hold. And slowly roll yourself up to stand. Then reach the arms up and overhead. We'll clasp the fingers overhead and lift the palms towards the ceiling. And just start to rock into your right foot and then your left foot. And let your waist bend side to side as you transfer the weight. And then release the arms, interlace them behind the back. Let's bend the knees a lot and then roll the chest up. Send the tailbone back. The weight is as evenly in your feet as possible. One more, press into the back of your skull, inhale. And exhale, release the arms, bring them overhead. Interlace your fingers again and take the palms up. Lean over to the right this time. Press into your left inner heel. Maybe look under the left armpit. And then up through the middle. Lean to the left. Press into your right inner heel. Look under the right armpit. And then through the middle, release the palms and fold down over the legs. Now we'll plant the hands, step both feet back into downward facing dog. Give yourself 5 breaths to move through your knees. To adjust your hands. And notice where you need or want to bring some more support into this shape today. For me, it's generally the rib cage and the armpits. So just exploring what could use a little bit of holding. One more breath. the knees come down to the floor. Okay. We'll start by inhaling while we sweep the right hand back and sit back towards the heels. On the exhale, reach the right hand up and over and come onto the knees. Inhale, sweep back. Exhale, lift up and reach overhead. One more time, inhale. Exhale. Left side, inhale, sweep back, sit back. Exhale as you come overhead. Inhale back. Exhale, overhead. Inhale back. Exhale, overhead. Reach down. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Inhale, right arm sweeps back. Exhale, reach overhead. Inhale, left arm sweeps back. Exhale, overhead. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. We'll reverse that. Sweep back with your next inhale, left hand. Exhale, overhead. Inhale, right hand. Exhale, overhead. Inhale, cow pose. Exhale, cat pose. Inhale, down dog. Exhale, high plank. Inhale, down dog. Exhale, high plank. One more. High plank. Pull your right knee to your chest and then step between your hands. Bring the left knee down. Inhale, both arms come back. Press back behind you, palms up. One more inhale. On the exhale, take your arms up. Inhale, press back. Exhale, arms up. Inhale, one more time. Exhale, arms up. Inhale, hands to floor. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, high plank. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, high plank. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, high plank. Left knee to chest. Step between the hands. Right knee down. Press back behind you. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, arms come up. Inhale, press back. Exhale, arms up. Last time, inhale. Exhale. Inhale, hands to floor. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, high plank. Exhale, child's pose. Inhale, lift up a little bit, hug your inner knees around your spine. And then exhale, settle back towards child's pose. If you want to fold the forehead to the floor, go ahead. Some days I don't like to look fully down, so I'm just going to look forward instead. One more breath. Lift up again, just a little bit, rounding at the belly and arching the back. Bring your knees a tiny bit closer together. Take your left hand out to the side. Take your right hand up and over towards the left of your mat. Flip the palm over and then lean your right ear towards your right arm as you sit back and breathe. Wiggle the right fingers. Take one more breath. And then come up through the middle. Take the left hand over across the mat a little bit. Create an arch to the side and the shoulder there. Roll the palm up as you sit back. Lean the left ear into the left arm. Wiggle those left fingers. Make sure you can move. Finish the exhale. And then come to hands and knees. From your hands and knees, take your palms and turn them back behind you. Grip your fingers so the fingers are in the direction or towards your knees. And just press into the palms. Maybe lean back a little bit. Or you might explore keeping your chest forward and one leg back at a time. Or if you feel strong here, you can take both legs back at a time. Wherever you're at, one more breath. And we'll sit back, toes tucked, knees down, and shake out the palms. Just give that a moment. Let out a sigh if you need. Let's come on to the toes and shins, or toes and knees rather, since the shins will be lifted. Hands to the lower back. Take your thumbs and press them towards each other at the center of your sacrum. And then angle that tailbone towards the inner knees. Lift the front of your hips and then lift your heart. And then as you lift your heart, keep it there and then lean your head forward. And then inhale, lift your heart. And then head comes forward. One more time. Hands to floor. Downward facing dog, take it back. And then we'll bend the knees and travel to the hands at the top of the mat. Lengthen the spine. Forward fold. Inhale, come all the way up to stand if you like. Bring your big toes together to touch. Exhale, hands through heart center. Feel a sense of the shoulder blades sliding down the back, not pulling, just softening. A sense of your chest lifting up into your thumb mound, widening, not stressful, just expansive. With your next inhale, take your arms up overhead. Interlace all of the fingers except for your pointer finger and thumb, and then press your pointer fingers together and up. Hug your armpits towards your ears and lift your torso to the sky. One more breath. Start to bring your hands to your heart. Step your left foot back and turn open for triangle pose. Right toes forward. Find that bend from your waist. Turn your heart open and extend your arms. Last breath here. Runner's lunge. Left knee down. Inhale and roll the heart up. And as you exhale, stand up and come into Skandasana with your left thigh. So turn the left toe, bend to the knee, straighten the right leg. With an inhale, we'll sweep the right arm up and over the ear. And as an exhale, we'll just roll it down and reach it towards the right foot. Inhale, sweep and open. Exhale, roll it down. One more time. And reach it back towards the right foot. Touch the right foot to the floor. Left arm opens up into extended side angle. Full breath here. And out. Hands to floor. Downward facing dog. Slowly inhale. And slowly exhale, bend the knees. Travel to the top of your mat. Lengthen the spine. And fold. Rise all the way up to stand. Hands through heart. Lift your right knee up towards your chest. From here, lengthen your lower back. Either take your right hand under your right thigh, or peace sign fingers will hook your big toe. Keep the lower back lengthened, press the thigh away, and then lift back the heart. Left arm can come out to the side or hold the hip. One more breath. Release the right foot down. Feet come together to touch if you'd like to start the second side off. Inhale, arms sweep up. Exhale, hands through heart. Relax the shoulder blades and lift the chest. Inhale, arms sweep up. Fingers are interlaced, pointer fingers strong. Lift those armpits towards the ears. One more breath. Right foot will step back and open a little bit for triangle pose. Setting up your feet, finding the fold, the reach of your spine, and then turning it open. Last breath here. Runner's lunge. Lower the fingertips, lower the right knee. Inhale and peel the heart up. And then turn it into Skandasana, into your right leg. Right forearm to thigh. Sink into your hips. Think of the sitting bone more down towards the mat and less over towards the right. Inhale, the right arm sweeps over the ear and up. Exhale, reach it over and down to the left. Inhale. Exhale. One more time. And exhale. Turn to the top of the mat. Step back, downward facing dog. A slow breath in. And a slow breath out. Travel to your hands at the top of the mat. Lengthen your spine. And fold. Rise to stand. And hands through heart. Lift your left knee up. Lengthen your lower back. Reach for your left big toe with your peace sign fingers or hold under your thigh. Press the leg long. Reach the right arm away. Keep your lower back long. One more breath. And release the foot. Sweep the arms up overhead. Exhale and fold. Inhale to lift the heart. Exhale, high to low plank. And then onto the belly. Slide your hands out from your shoulders. Fingertips grip the floor, elbows lifted. Anchor your pubic bone. Lengthen the low back and then pull the heart forward and up. And then drop your left shoulder down into the mat and look to the right. Inhale, back up. Right shoulder dips down, look over to the left. Back through up. Left, side again, bring it down, look right. Roll it back up, reach the heart. Right shoulder down. Back up through the middle. Release the forehead to the floor. And then release the hands down by the waist. With the next inhale, start to float the feet up. Press the glutes. One more breath. And release down. Bend your knees and windshield wiper side to side. And then we'll take the left knee out to the side here. Just releasing through the pelvis for a moment. You can bring your right arm up and rest your right ear on your arm. You could kick your foot out or keep the ankle relaxed. And from here, we'll start to pick up the heart. Slide the right arm underneath you to the left. Keep that left knee bent and roll open. And at this point, don't be worried if you come off of your mat. Just roll all the way onto your back, and wherever you land is fine. Take your left ankle over your right knee, and then draw your legs in for figure four. One more breath. Undo the legs, roll onto your belly. And then bring your right knee out to the side. You might rest your left ear on your left arm. Let this just open the pelvis and settle it into the shape to start before we twist. And then lift your chest up, slide your left arm underneath you to the right. Roll towards your back and twist. And then roll all the way onto the back. Take your right ankle over your left thigh. Figure four. And then this time we're going to stay on the back for now. Release both feet. Bring the soles of the feet together. Let the knees come wide. And bringing the hands to the pelvis on either sides of where the bones really kind of jut out for you. Feel that arch. And then bringing your hands and creating a triangle by touching your inner pointer fingers together and then meeting your thumb tips together. And then take this triangle and place it on the navel so that the center of your belly button is in the center of the palm of your hands. And I'll get up and show this next bit. So while you're laying there and your hands are on your belly, if you would like to do a little pressing, keep an even pressure and just rock your hands right and then left and make a circular motion with that palm variation and just give your belly some love. And maybe you're just noticing some tender areas and sending deep, slow breaths into that space. Last breath. Bring your hands to the outer edges of your feet. Happy baby as you bring your knees towards your armpits. Lengthen the spine. And then see if you can bring your inner knees together, internally rotating the thighs as your feet come a little wide. And then bring your knees apart, turn the heels in towards each other. Keeping a stronger dorsiflexion in the ankle, not yanking your knees, but really turning from your thigh bones. And keeping everything else stable and steady as much as possible. We'll do one more round. And it's okay if it's like barely happening. And open. And then I want you to just release them, like kick your legs, maybe shake your hands a few times. Woo. And then rocking back and forth to the back of your mat if you're backwards now. And then just take yourself and turn around. We'll bring the hands down, the legs towards the floor. Walk forward to a high plank. Any direction you're facing is wonderful. And then through a vinyasa lower. Back to downward facing dog. We're bringing the right leg to the sky, bend the knee, lift the thigh up, and swing it to step between the hands. We'll take warrior two. Side angle lunge. Warrior two. Side angle lunge. Warrior two to reverse the warrior, lifting, lengthening the waist. And half moon pose, right hand forward. Right leg strong, left leg floats. Draw the pubic bone in a little bit, roll the heart up and open. And then step back. We'll turn and go the other way. So, warrior two to the left toes. Side angle lunge. We'll do an extra side angle on this side since I'm realizing now we forgot one. Warrior two. Side angle lunge. Warrior two. Side angle. Last time. And warrior two into your reverse. Half moon pose. Right leg floating right on up. And step back. Turn both toes out, heels in. We're gonna rock the pelvis, pubic bone up and in, tailbone back and then. Pubic bone, tailbone. One more time. And then kick those heels out, toes a little more in, back long, hands to floor. Bring the weight slightly forward. Use the ankle strength to lift up the inner and root down the outer ankle and then fold the heart. Walk your hands towards your left ankle or calf. Lift your heart, turn it towards that leg, and fold. Release, lift your heart to the middle, walk your hands towards the right ankle or calf. Lift your heart, turn your belly towards the right leg and fold. Come through the middle, lengthen the heart halfway. Turn the heels in, toes out, rock it side to side. Walk your hands up your inner thighs. Keep rocking side to side. And just moving the torso, snaking through the spine. And then we'll bring the feet a little bit closer together and we'll just make hip circles about 3 in one direction. And then 3 in the other direction. And then pausing, bring your feet all the way together. Bend your knees, 3 knee circles, keep them together as you dip and turn one way and then the other way. And then reach your arms wide as you stand up. Take your right elbow under your left. Take your right thigh over your left. Eagle wrap. And breathe. Release, reach your arms wide. Left elbow under right. Left thigh over right. Eagle wrap. And release. Take your arms up overhead. Hands through heart. Come down to the mat, all the way down. Extend both legs out in front of you. With a slight bend in the knees, lift the arms up, open the toes, and fold. Lift through the middle and the upper back and fold. Turning the head side to side if you need. One last breath. Lift the spine up. Hands by the hips, relax the knees down. Just relax the ankles for a moment. And then just tap the knees. From here, slide your right foot in. And then step it over the left knee. Lean back on the right hand, lift the left arm, and then twist towards the right. That elbow's just coming outside of the right leg, or it can open towards the floor. Unwind. Grab the inside arch of your right foot. And as you lean back, just pull that towards your armpit. Press the foot into the hand and just breathe for 2. And if it feels okay for you to extend that leg, press through the heel. And then release. Slide your left foot in towards the right knee and then cross it over. Gently hug in, left hand back, right arm up. Tap the elbow or drop the hand down. One more breath. The chest nice and tall. And unravel. Take your left hand into the arch of your left foot and just lean back. Knee stays bent towards the armpit. And then maybe you can extend that leg up. As simple as possible, not too much stress or strain. And then release it down. Turn however you'd like onto your mat if you want to readjust to be the long way again. And then slide the heels in and lift up. And then press the heels down. Slide the heels in and lift up into boat. And then press the heels down. Your hands can stay on the floor by your hips. Try to get your thighs as close to your belly as possible. 2 more rounds. And then go on and lean all the way back. Point your toes. Take your arms overhead. And then flex your ankles. Lift your toes. Bring your hands by your hips. One more time. Point the toes. Palms together. Arms overhead. Stretch the belly. And then hands by your hips. Push through the heels. Dorsiflex the ankle. And then right knee in. Start to turn it out just a little bit. Bring the left knee behind for reclined Gomukhasana. Holding the shins. And then similar to what we just did, while seated, grab the instep of your arch, knee towards armpit, just try to relax here. And then just press through the heel. Both legs lift up, extend the right leg and just wiggle it out. Then the left knee, turn it out a little bit, and then slide the right thigh behind you, recline Gomukhasana. And then catch the inside of your left leg. Try and relax. Knee bent towards the armpit. You can stay there, half happy baby, or extend. Recline split. And then release both legs long. Go in and shake out your limbs. One more breath. And sliding feet in, preparing for a bridge pose. You're feeling the support across the shoulders and across the feet. Feeling supported by the back of the skull as well. One more breath. And release. Lower the hips to the floor. And just rock the knees side to side. And then take the legs out one at a time, setting up for a resting shape. And making sure you feel supported. So if your low back needs more comfort, you can always bend the knees and knock them together and just like nuzzle down into your sacrum space. Adjust your head so it's not tilting too far back or too closed into your chest. And I want you to just imagine here, starting at the sacrum today, a big expanding. Hollowing out that lower pelvic space. Imagining all of the muscle attachments and the ligaments relaxing, any of their unnecessary grippings. And then feeling a sense of density to your bones, letting your lower body ground even more. And then continue up into the valley of your belly. Can you trace around each organ that you can count in your abdominal space there? And just imagine releasing some of the gripping of the connective tissue and the fascial layers. Imagine making more room for blood and for breath. And then feel around the diaphragm, the rib cage, and the lungs. Just slowly unburdening the chest. And imagine a little more freedom around your heart. Allowing it to serve the body better. And then feeling the valley of the throat, expanding. Imagine it purifying with each inhale and eradicating more and more unnecessariness with each exhale. Notice the quality of your breath now. Widening the nostrils, relaxing the eyes and the cheeks, the forehead and the jaw. Relaxing behind the ears, around your hairline. Releasing the skull. And then just fully embracing the rest of this class. Your Shavasana. And then arriving back into your physical body, into the space when you're ready. Whatever movements you need to connect all the pieces back together. And then guiding yourself over to your right side. And pause there in a fetal position. And with the inhale, let your eyes be open. And with the exhale, let your eyes close softly. After the next inhale, keep the eyes open. Go ahead and press yourself up into a seat. And drawing your hands to your heart. And sharing any final moments or thoughts with yourself here. I'm always a fan of just deep gratitude for the body, for myself, for my practice. So invite that in for you, yourself, your practice. And then extending all of that beyond yourself as you carry on today and into the weekend. And I hope that you all continue receiving the rest that you need as we approach this full moon coming up on Monday. And thank you as always for spending time here with me, Alissa Marguerite at Flex and Flow. It's so wonderful to have you. Be well. Continue to let us know if you have questions or class requests, things that you need or would like to see from us. We're transitioning fully to Zoom classes come August, so keep a lookout for that. Lots of info on the website. And yeah, thank you. Enjoy the rest of your day.